folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Short pass finds the tight end. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And they're
breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
for the offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours at...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kurt, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. It's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Tries to get it to the running back. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig in.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Off offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shovel pass, caught. It's a quick shovel pass. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but it's 3rd down and 9 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking for some space, it's Frazier. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. The pass rush gets home. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Branch. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Branch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Stockton. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. It's a fumble. avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Number 91, set to kick off. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Now here he goes. They finally stop him at a big chunk play to wrap up the third period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Complete to the running back, but can he get there?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Loses the football, the scramble is on. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Longhorns. the PAT try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not good position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on and run the ball like this. Nice play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Often just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious for this offense right now. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas 13. Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. The important 3rd down play coming up.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch! And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
The ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.